swimsuit in the summer of 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic. I've always had such a passion for the beach and the lifestyle that comes with it, even though I'm born and raised in Fort Worth, Texas. After posting my first suit on my Instagram and other social media channels, all my friends and even people who weren't my friends were asking me to make them a suit. And this is where the idea for my swimsuit company came from. I started to research extensively, and when evaluating swimwear options online from a consumer standpoint, it was seldom I saw uniqueness amongst brands for what they have to offer. Yes, there are many options when it comes to styles, patterns, even resort wear, but what the market lacks is innovation. I saw an immediate hole in the market when I noticed that trendy swimwear was beginning to be worn outside of its designated locations, such as the beach or the pool. I believe that this new trend could be used to disrupt the market.
Mello Swim provides the necessary innovation this industry needs in the form of swim leisure.
My name is Madison Rust, and I'm the founder and owner of Mello Swim. My company's ultimate goal is to provide our customers with comfort, bolster their confidence, and be a part of their self-expression in a sustainable way. The products Mello Swim offers are versatile, fusing leisure and relaxation into the swimwear industry. We will offer sustainable pieces by incorporating recycled fabric into both our swim leisure and swimwear, along with recycled packaging. Offering the swim leisure part of our brand allows our consumers to continue to wear trendy, eco-friendly swimwear products on or off the beach rather than being limited. Competitors Mello Swim will face will range from trendy brands to sustainable brands and their price points. Trendy brands can include Frankie's Bikinis, Mello Swim, Boutique LA, and Shein Swimwear. Sustainable brands could be Vitamin A Swimwear and Skady. These brands are very environmentally conscious and base their brand on being sustainable, usually having a higher price point.
We mapped our competition out by dividing it into two categories, sustainability and price. Frankie's Bikinis and Blackbow lie at the lower middle of the spectrum because they have low sustainable efforts, have many collection drops throughout the year, which can consider to be fast fashion, and they are mid to higher priced. Boutique LA is another major player in the market that provides very trendy swimwear at an even more affordable price. Boutique has made no effort in sustainable practices. Shein resides in the upper left-hand portion of the spectrum due to their incredibly low prices and are one of the most notable fast fashion brands. Diagonal to Shein is Vitamin A, which is an extremely sustainable and environmentally conscious brand. Their price point is the highest when compared to all the brands on the spectrum because of their value of extremely high sustainable efforts. When looking at our competition from the perspective of these two characteristics, we immediately saw an opportunity to offer a sustainable swimwear and swim leisure option at a fair price point in line with Boutique LA.
There's also not one clear leader in swimwear for men's or women's, leaving the door open for smaller brands and startups to break in and take share. This is a perfect opportunity to take advantage of. Mello Swim is different amongst its competitors because our niche is sustainable swim leisure. We manufacture ethically in the US, which allows me to have a close and transparent relationship with my factory in Dallas. That also allows me to help contribute to our sustainable efforts since shipments are only across the nation rather than across the world. Swim leisure is an untapped niche that expands upon the swimwear industry, giving consumers more options and variety. Giving them this option and new idea of swim leisure separates Mello Swim from the rest.
In 2019, the global swimwear market reached a high of $20.2 billion before falling to $16 billion in 2020 due to COVID-19. However, it's projected to surpass pre-pandemic levels by 2022 and continue to grow to $21.4 billion by 2025.
Both the US and global markets are projected to grow, largely due to pent-up travel demand and the popularity of the fast fashion supply chain calendar that has switched to see now, buy now. The US market alone accounts for roughly 30% of the global market, or $5.3 billion. When we look at data from the first 5 months of 2021, adult swimwear sales totaled $2.7 billion, which was up 19% compared to the same time frame in 2019. Mello Swim has gained over 1,000 followers on TikTok just from posting the story behind the brand and allowing viewers to interact with product choices. I've also won a grant from the Roland and Bolin Mentorship Program here at TCU for $1,000. This showed that they saw potential in my company and the new niche I'm exploring. I've also had 4 influencers reach out to me themselves to ask if they could promote the product in exchange for 1 leisure set and 1 bikini set each.
Mello Swim's goal is to launch in February of 2022, right before spring. Currently, samples of each unit of product for first-round production will be completed in November of 2021. The plan is to use pre-orders when we launch in February to aid for first-round production costs. To generate initial sales of pre-orders, we have the 4 influencers whose followers range from 23,000 to 64,000.
We gathered Instagram insights from each influencer to create our projection of pre-order sales. We found the amount of people they each reached, the portion of their audience that interacts with their content, and segmented that audience by our target demographics to come up with a total target audience that Mello Swim will reach just from these influencers alone. From this data, we can infer what our market capture will be based off of our total target audience. The total audience we reached from these 4 influencers is roughly 1.2 million, with total market potential of 3,296 people. From there, we created 3 cases to predict the potential pre-order revenue we will obtain. In our base case, we expect $11,536 based off of a 5% market capture. Our downside case, we predict $6,922 in potential pre-order revenue based off of 3% market capture. Lastly, in our upside case, we had over $17,000 in pre-order revenue based off of 7.5% market capture.
Mello Swim has paid for base samples along with other basic needs of the company so far with my own investment, along with the $1,000 grant received from Roland and Bolin.
The funds received from the Create contest would contribute towards these specific areas of the company: materials, manufacturing, packaging, marketing, and other basic needs like supplies and SG&A. In this graphic, we've broken it down visually so you can see exactly how much we're needing and where the money will be allocated. Based off of these 6 categories in our funding summary, total funding needed would be $38,268 to cover 1,800 units being made and all other expenses associated with first-round production.
We believe with funding from the Create contest along with pre-order sales, first-round production can be started and fulfilled. We appreciate you listening to our company and our goals for the future, and say hello to Mello.